Mark and Henry had been friends since high school, their bond growing stronger over the years despite their vastly different lifestyles. Mark came from a wealthy family and lived in a luxurious apartment, while Henry struggled financially, living in a small slum. Despite his circumstances, Henry was determined to impress his girlfriend, Mercy, whom he had been dating for a few months. In a bid to win her admiration, Henry lied and told Mercy that he lived in Runda, a wealthy neighborhood where only the elite resided. One weekend, Henry invited Mercy over to his supposed Runda apartment. Realizing the pressure of maintaining his lie, Henry called Mark in a panic, asking if he could borrow his apartment for the day. Being the good friend he was, Mark agreed, willing to help Henry maintain his ruse. The plan was set: Mercy would visit Mark's apartment, thinking it was Henry's, and Henry would join them later. On the day of Mercy's visit, however, Henry received an urgent call for a job interview. The opportunity was too good to pass up, and he figured he could attend the interview and be back in time. He called Mark and asked if he could welcome Mercy when she arrived, promising to return by the afternoon. Mercy showed up at Mark's apartment, expecting to meet Henry. Instead, she was greeted by a friendly and charming Mark. At first, she was confused, but Mark explained that Henry had been delayed and would be back soon. Mark, ever the entertainer, made her feel at ease. They started talking, and Mercy found herself enjoying Mark's company more than expected. Mark had a way with words, and his humor quickly turned the awkward situation into an enjoyable one. As the day progressed, clouds gathered, and soon, a heavy rainstorm began. It was getting late, and Henry still hadn't returned. Growing concerned, Mercy called him, but Henry explained that the rain had delayed their work, and he wouldn't be able to make it back that night. Disappointed, Mercy stayed at Mark's apartment, hoping for a relaxing evening despite the situation. Mark, sensing Mercy's frustration, kept her entertained with deep, engaging conversations. Eventually, their connection deepened beyond words, and in a moment of vulnerability and excitement, they gave in to the attraction between them and spent the night together. The next morning, as the rain finally stopped, a knock sounded at the door. Startled, Mark quickly put on his pants and went to open it. Standing at the door, drenched from the rain, was Henry, who had finished work early and rushed over, eager to see Mercy. As Henry stepped inside, his eyes fell on a used condom on the floor. His heart sank. He looked toward the couch, where Mercy lay asleep, unaware of the storm brewing inside Henry's mind.